Yo, what's going on, guys? Aspect Gaming here. Back once again, GTNH on episode 9. And the first thing that I want to be doing today is constructing my vacuum freezer. And now, does this go in the middle? Yeah, it does. So I'm just going to go over here for now. I don't really have a incredible place to put it, so we will just put it over here. And then I think that's it. I'm just going to put these in now. Okay, we actually had enough. See, I have a vacuum freezer in here now. This wall's gonna go. It's temporary. But I gotta do maintenance on this. And then I don't think I made it yet, but I want to do the implosion compressor too. And it should be pretty easy to do. Running a little bit low on steel, actually. The implosion compressor is less necessary right now. Yeah, it really isn't even necessary now because I'm pretty far away from needing it, but I'm trying to bang out a bunch of things I want to do before I start going hard on focusing on a rocket. As I'm now, I guess I'm approaching the end of what I wanted to do for HV. So from last time, over here, I added another part to the control system for the distillation tower. So whenever my sulfuric light fuel is full, I want this to also stop. Because if that's full, it means that I'm out of hydrogen. And I could have moved the hydrogen tank instead of I'm low on hydrogen stop, but I did it this way. And I don't care about the heavy fuel because I'm in such an excess of it with the heavy oil, so we're stopped anyways though because of how much fuel that we've made. And that is pretty fantastic. So that will kick on whenever it has to. The only problem with this is that I wasn't buffering significant amounts of toluene. So I may need to find a way to get some more of this. But I guess, actually, I'm making this from heavy fuel. So I do have that buffered up more than I need to. And then methane we're plenty good on. And ethylene we're fine on. Great, time to make the implosion compressor. I don't know if that's enough machine casings. I'm kind of skeptical that it will be, but we'll see. And what else? I need a hatch. I think I'm out of energy hatches. You gotta do some more of those. We'll put everything together except the hatch. This goes front middle. Controller front center, yes. We're just gonna need a muffler hatch, I'm pretty sure. And need more steel casings anyways. The muffler actually goes right here, I think. So we'll put energy here and the muffler up there. I'll only do 1 amp in between both of these because they won't run at the same time really, so that's how I'll deal with that. I'll just make sure. Yeah, it does require a muffler. Let's see if I have one. No, I don't. Wow, no discount. So I have to do that. Alright, I've assembled the stuff that I need to complete this. And there we go, it should form. So these two are done. I don't want to do this wall yet, but it's not going to be this, I'll tell you that much. So there's potential for one more multi-block here. That being the multi-smelter. But I don't think it's going to be in this room. I don't think it should go here. But I'll think about it. And the multi-smelter, you just put coils in it. Yeah, you just use different tiers of coils. So like the Cooper-Nickel's the first one. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Well, that's pretty crazy though. You could do that. Okay, but how to make it go away? So you can make like a ghost outline of the thing. I didn't even know that. But yeah, I want to wait for this because I'm going to be using it in my ore processing to smell dust that I want to smelt. So maybe it'll be better suited for something like that. And I could just make like a regular furnace. I don't know. We'll see. It might be useful to just have two of them. One for workshop purposes and the other one for automation purposes. But yeah, what else do I want to get done right now? I'm running a little bit low on steel. And I placed a miner over here. So inside of my base is actually redstone vein. So I'm going to mine it out for the rubies. And it kind of looks like we're not getting to it yet, but we will eventually. So what does that leave for me to do right now? I'm running low on steel, but I should have enough to get by for the time being. So I guess it's nitric acid. I guess that's the angle. So this will be, I think, 2 more LCRs to make this. Because yeah, I need 1 for ammonia, which should be pretty easy. And I believe I set up an air distillation system. I like barely remember doing this, but I kind of do remember it. Where is it? I feel like I said, oh, is this right? Yeah, here it is right here. Looks like I lost a cell in it. Not really sure what happened here, but it looks like I lost one of the cells. But yeah, we're making nitrogen here. I don't have like a ton of it, but we're working on it. And then the pipe is already somewhat made to pipe it over to where it needs to go. This is not what I wanted to do. I'm back, and I accidentally was recording, or thinking I was recording, even though I wasn't. So just recap what I was talking about and doing. So I'm pumping over the nitrogen now. I have this set up automatically. The mistake that I made where it wasn't working was that I forgot the overflow valve on this, but we have that now, so we are voiding the excess oxygen from this system, which is relatively slow. And I'm already maxed out over here, so it's whatever. But I routed the nitrogen down under here. So it's making its way over to the new LCRs here. There's only 2 of them for now. I'm going to add 1 more. So this first one is making the ammonia. And that's an easy recipe. You just combine NH3 together. And I'm just piping them all over to where they got to go. So then we got ammonia coming in here. Same setup as before. Fluid detector, machine controller. And then the same thing over here. So the ammonia gets shot out of its hatch into a new input hatch. And then we're making nitric acid right here. And I don't have a tank left over right now, so I'm just collecting this as I get it. But that's how we're doing it. So we have 2 really good uses for nitric acid. And both of them go in like pretty different directions, but are very useful in their own right. So one of them, which is iTNT. So I'll make industrial TNT. I'm going to repurpose this chemical reactor I have over here. Where is he? Did I already move him? I think I already got rid of the chemical reactor over here. I need to make more bronze. I gotta go mining. I guess I already pillaged the chemical reactor from over there, so we'll have to get a new one. Yeah, because to make the iTNT, I already have everything I need for it set up. I just matter of putting it together. So I could make an LCR for it, but I don't want to really use an HV energy hatch. And this recipe is pretty easy for me other than the circuits, which I guess this saves me on circuits too. But I'm just going to hopper in gel toluene. And that's pretty easy to make. You just fluid solidify toluene, which we're making essentially infinitely. And the nitration mixture is sulfuric acid, nitric acid in a mixer. Which this is a strange recipe because I can't make the multi-block mixer because this is like very IV tier gated. Or I guess it's an EV tier because that's when you can get IV components, but it's just annoying. So we're just gonna make a regular mixer. And I just gotta manually drop cells in. It's not that bad because every recipe is gonna give me 2,000, I believe. 2,000 nitration mixture. And then I need 200 per TNT, so I get a lot out of it basically. And I just need a way to recycle the sulfuric acid to the dilution distilleries. So I'm wondering if I should put this in this space over here. I'm thinking I probably will. It's like this corner over here is gonna be like the polyethylene and toluene production and stuff. So I think I'm gonna start piping stuff over. I gotta make some more pipes, and then I know what machines I need. So let's get to it. All right, guys, many hours of pain later, and my automations are starting to get ridiculous back here. I need this chest plate so badly, but so what we got here now is automatic cetane-boosted diesel. And I'm gonna let these pipes for the fuel system drain out before I connect this. But man, I cannot wait to get Applied Energistics and get rid of all these bronze pipes. So I've added 3 more LCRs now. So one for ethanol, one for acetic acid, and one for tetranitromethane. And I didn't want to have to do this, but in the end, this was the best way to do it. My bottleneck right now is ethylene, because the ethylene is only being made when I'm out of fuel, because that's the only time I'm getting naphtha. So I actually think I need a conveyor module over here. Yeah, I do. Look at that. So I gotta get on that. I can go make that pretty easily. I just need to get rubber. I'm trying to get stick reed so bad, but I can't get it. And I've been multitasking, doing this and running back and forth from the crop reading. I had to stop because I wasn't getting anything done. The multitasking was just pulling me apart from my other thing, and I couldn't get anything done. So, yeah, I'm going to keep this control system the same. So, the fluid detector is going to emit if this goes over the threshold, so this whole system will stop then. I think it should be running right now. I feel like it's messed up. Okay, disable. Oh yeah, this is probably full over here. Yeah, so sulfuric light fuel is full. Is this messed up somehow? Did this get shut off? It looks like it did. I wonder if there's a way to display that, because that's a little bit annoying. This machine just happened to shut off on me randomly. Maybe it ran out of power at some point or something, but I couldn't actually tell that that happened. Yeah, this one's off too. I did build them all within the chunks. Not that that matters, this is all permanently chunk loaded, but I wonder what caused that. I really do. I don't think this one shuts off for any reason, so I guess that's just maybe in a server restart. Are all these okay? I really appreciate the new power switch, by the way, because you can tell at like a pretty quick glance what's working and what isn't. Okay, so yeah, my next concern over here is that I only have 3 amps over here, I think. Yeah, because I only used a 1x gold cable. And I think there's a situation where I can use more than 3 amps. Because I have one, I guess I could pull 2 amps because these are overclocking for pretty much any of these. So if I'm ever running PTFE and this at the same time, I'll probably waste stuff. So what I think I'm going to do is make a second battery buffer, make a lot more energy crystals, and just move one of the combustion gens over there. Because I'm only making 1 amp of power, but like it's not like I'm running this 24/7. I really only need a couple. Like these will last a while because the EU isn't massive for these recipes, so at least for now, maybe that'll be the solution. Or maybe I just won't run these at the same time. But if this runs semi-automatically, it's gonna be running a lot of the time, so I gotta reorder that. So yeah, that's one more thing on my moon checklist done. So cetane-boosted diesel doubles up as a fuel for rockets, so that'll be very convenient and will work out perfectly pretty much. So yeah, upgraded fuel is in the base. So now that I have nitric acid automated, it's time for iTNT. So let's take a look at that recipe. I also want to make the traveler's belt, but I need to get wax for that. So let's go over here. I'm growing... Oh, I fell. So I'm growing candleberries right now, because to get to the traveler's belt, I need to do hardened leather, which needs beeswax, which I can make from candleberries or Pam's combs. I'm not doing Pam's combs, so it is candleberries. And I'm collecting a little bit. Let's see how many I have. 23. I guess I like might as well just start batching them out. So he's going in an extractor. I think I only have a steam extractor still too, which is awesome. Love to see that. Yep. Let's sleep, just because if we're using steam, I want it to be daytime. So yeah. More things to do. Oh, I didn't bookmark it. So I need nitration mixture, which just needs any general mixer. Okay, that's a better recipe than the other one. The other one's annoying as it uses 2 cells. This one at least uses 1, so I could semi-automate it. Or I guess I could fully automate it. So I'm just going to bring sulfuric acid over to a mixer. Do a little bit of a loop in a ultra-low voltage fluid tank to get the cells in. Automatically recycle them back, and then we'll have nitration mixture automated. And then from there, chemical reactor with gel toluene. All I need is a fluid solidifier. This could be LV with the mold of a ball in it, which I think I have somewhere maybe. I feel like I have that lying around because I think you needed this to make the glass tubings from like ultra low voltage stuff. Yeah, you do. So I should have that because I don't really need it anymore. So what was the other thing I needed? I just need a chemical reactor at HV and then a mixer at LV. Yeah, we can do that. I guess I'll probably put this on its own combustion gen chain. This recipe is 4 seconds. This is gonna run pretty much all the time. And it is 480 and HV is 512. So that leaves me 32. That leaves me an LV amp to work with left over. So if I have 1 LV amp, that's ULV. And then what else do I need? I need the gel toluene. That is 16 EU. Okay, so we can do all that in 1 HV amp. That's really nice how they let me do that, because otherwise I don't want to get 2 HV amps. So I'll just make a combustion gen and run some diesel into it, and then we can stick it over here somewhere. And then that'll run a lot, I guess. So maybe we'll keep it on this line, or maybe we could share the line a little bit, but I don't know, maybe we'll just make it have 1 combustion gen. So I didn't. Okay, I didn't bookmark it. So combustion gen. I'm gonna need quite a few of these to get out of HV because I'm in the process of upgrading my blast furnaces. So to do that, I'm gonna need nichrome, which needs EV power. So I'm gonna need 4 combustion gens to do that. I need to make another batch of circuits. Oh, I actually have just enough. That's not ideal though to do that. Oh man. I'm gonna need to make another batch of HV assemblies. I'm probably gonna need to make a lot, so maybe I'll do like 32 of them this time. And be kind of done with it. Because I'm hoping to be able to get to the nano circuit soon. Which these need epoxy. Which actually is surprisingly easy to do. I used to think it was really difficult, but it's probably gonna be even easier with this. Do you actually recycle the water? The chlorine? This is a pretty wild recipe. 4 fluids and the solid go into it to make 1 LCR epoxid. Acetone, how do I get... I'm not thinking about this right now. We will do that when we cross that bridge. Because for now, all I can think about are processor assemblies, so... I'm going to be working on the Traveler's Belt and processor assemblies right now, probably, so... Then it's combustion gens, then it's going to be iTNT. I think I also do need another combustion gen for the multi-blocks over here anyway, so... Maybe I'll just make 8 of them. It's kind of wild, but that should get me out of HV. Because as I keep rapidly expanding things, like, the power draw gets higher and higher. And I don't know, I've never done the numbers of, like, the usage rates of fuel and cetane and stuff. I don't know if I'll ever, like, exceed the flow rate of my pipes, for example. And I wonder if there is a downside to connecting this now, because I don't think my system is totally drained, but I feel like the fuels are interchangeable. So eventually, unless there's a dead lake somewhere, the cetane will replace the fuel in the lines, so... Let's connect this up. I need to make this more walkable, good lord. Yeah, we connect this up, and now we are going automatically. Did these shut off again? Nope. Just making sure. And then we are still... Yes. I think I want to grab a cell of this, because I wanted to lock a output hatch with it, but I don't think I was able to do it earlier. Yeah, and it's very good I'm batching this much sulfuric acid, because good lord, look at how many recipes it has. This should last us a good amount of time. But I'm going to need to upgrade my production of it eventually, because it's just a byproduct of this system, not the main product, so this is just me planning for the future. Alright, so I'm going to get back to work. You know, I just realized there's something I could have done for a long time now. I can upgrade this backpack. All you need is stainless steel. The next tier needs titanium and hardened leather, which I guess I'm kind of figuring out how to make now. So, let me get all this stuff out of this first, because I don't want to try to craft it with stuff in it. It might get rid of it. I'm just scared of that, so... Yeah, this will be a very nice upgrade for me, because I'm starting to... My bag was starting to get full all the time, and it was starting to be a little bit annoying. So yeah, that makes me feel really good. Wow. That's a lot bigger. I remembered I had a bunch of these bone blocks, so to get the rest of my beeswax, let's just melt these. Let's just not melt, but let's macerate these bones. So if you can get these from the nether, and they give you a ton of bone meal for each of them, so. This will let me do my candleberries a lot quicker right now. And I won't have to wait as long, because I need more inventory space. I need it so badly. So very badly. I'm desperate that I need to get this Traveler's Belt, and I need to learn how to use it, because I recently learned that it existed from another Let's Player, so I'm about to pop off, is all I'm going to say. Alright, so among other things, I have a lot going on right now. A lot of different threads I'm doing. I need to process these ores. Good lord, dude. I don't know how good, like, diatomate, asbestos, and stuff is for me right now, but, like, I have so much of it. I gotta get rid of this stuff, too. I really need to get a better system for dealing with these, or at least spend a couple fucking hours going through all this stuff. And look at all these. Just look at all these look at all these infused stones. So with those, let's go over here. This is where the future Thaumcraft area is going to be. I need to build. I also need to build a lot. I am going to build 5 thermometers at one time. And I have my reasons for this. You need 1 thermometer for general use, 2 for your first goggles revealing, and 2 for your upgraded goggles revealing. So, might as well make them all now while my brain is on that wavelength. I think you get 4 of these per, but I could be wrong. Just see. I haven't made item casings in like forever, it feels like. Let's see. That takes 9 seconds. God. But, oh, we'll also throw these in. I need lenses for these, so I have been mining diamonds for a while, so I got a bunch of those, so we'll throw that in. And then the hardened leather is done, so we can make the Traveler's Belt. This needs an HV circuit, just for the sake of gating it to HV. And nice. So okay, that's a problem. The hotbar swap button is B. Let's go into here and try to find it. Here we go. Traveler's Gear inventory, Traveler's Gear actives. Let's see if I can put that on my mouse button. Oh, where'd it go? Oh, in my inventory. Isn't there like a Baubles menu? How do I get to that? Here it is. Okay, so yeah, it is B. How do I change that? It's not showing up. Belt. Okay, now I gotta look for the other thing that I did. What was it? Travelers? put that on numpad 7 until I need it. That's kind of like my dump key, like all the random numpad buttons. It has like a little bit of a delay to it. Like, I wonder if that's lag. Lagging? No, we're very good. 20 TPS, 7 milliseconds. I know my mouse button works. Maybe it is my mouse button. If I press it in a certain way, it doesn't work. Is my shit breaking? Let's change that button. Let's put it to something that I know won't have a key on it. Semicolon. Yeah, it's instant. Is my mouse dying? Do I need a new mouse? Come on. Alright, but anyways, I'm not actually sure where that puts like my hotbar. Like, is it stored in the belt? Where does it go? I don't get it. Because yeah, what if I have like valuable? I'm gonna have a lot of valuable stuff in there. But like, where's it going? Like, if I log off, am I okay? I assume I am, but oh shit, you get 2 per? What the hell's happening? Why would you? Oh my god, 3 diamond. I'm gonna need more of them, so might as well. And then is that enough? That's only 4. I'm getting so sidetracked right now. I'm just kind of in awe of the Traveler's Belt. I need a better key for it, though. Maybe I will end up doing B for belt. But man, I'm so used to B being for waypoints. I played with that for years. And then I'm just going to plop down a new iron chest over here. And then this will just be temporary storage. I'm actually going to put my research and stuff right over here. And get rid of this farming junk. This is all stuff that was in my, like, early game food stations, so I actually probably need to eat a lot of this to get extra hearts. That's why I'm keeping it around. And I'm going to do some cooking for blockheads to get that. But yeah, for now we're going to do this. I need to look up the list of stuff to scan. Because you can scan stuff in a certain order. Like, not that I want to, like, break the game and, like, not do the whole discovery thing, but, like, I've done it so many times where it's just, like, let me play the game. And the interesting part to me isn't scanning stuff anymore, so I'm pretty sure there is a quest that kind of tells you what to scan. Let's take a look. Yeah, just tell me what to scan. Don't want to guess what has what aspect, just want to get to work, then scan this. So the first set can be scanned in order. If any of them don't work, try something else. I have all this except for the watering can. Actually, I'm missing quite a few of these. The good news is if you are missing stuff like this, you can just you can create the aspects manually in the table. So I'll just do that. All right, time to set up some Thaumcraft stuff. It's pretty easy to make these. You just gotta click on the tables with the correct things. So yeah, now we can do some research. And let me check what I needed to do. So a good way to start is Aqua and Terra. Oh, I can't combine aspects yet. Can I? Yeah, I can. There's just like a different GUI in this. You have to like drag them all weirdly. I forgot about that. Alright, so now that I have Victus, I can start scanning random stuff. And hopefully get some things going. This is the best part, just scanning a million things at once. And just getting so many things like leveling. Not leveling, but like coming up on your stuff, so. We also have a really neat mod in this pack where you can just hover over stuff in a chest like this. And you start scanning it that way, so. This is a really nice way to get some things, so. I'm going to go through and scan literally everything. And then by then, I'll hopefully have my circuits batched out. This is a hell of a craft right here. 6 turbo combustion gens. I'm going to ration off 4 of them to this area over here. Damn, actually some energy hatches sitting in there that I had saved. Interesting. And then I set up some stuff over here. So this is going to be the toluene maker. Or the gel toluene maker. Only problem being I need more heavy fuel to come through, it looks like. What is going on? That should be coming through like candy. Oh, you know what? Did I mess up the steam? I might have messed up the steam. Let's go look. Because I think I moved it, actually, but I don't think I hooked it back up ever. No, we're making steam. It's just not coming out, because that's the output, I guess. Yeah, why is that messed up? Okay, that's why. It has to be on this end. I forgot. So now we're actually getting steam over there now. So that will be... Now we're crack-a-lacking. Get it? Because we're cracking the heavy fuel. Anyways, I put conveyor modules on these guys so I can remove my reminder. So now the ashes get automatically put up there. I want to make the drawer void upgrades. That sucks. This also sucks. This is cheaper, though. I guess obsidian is essentially infinite for me, so... I guess we'll go this route. I need to automate it. We need to do applied energistics really badly. So now that this is back and going, let's wrap up this. So I need to get... Okay, so combustion gen's gonna go here. And then 1 gold cable. And then I need 2 transformers. Which I don't think I made the other transformer that I wanted. I think I forgot. Yeah, might as well make 2 of them. I'm not going to need 2 right now, but you might as well. So it's going to go down to... how do I want to do this? I guess we'll go like this. Does this make sense? Medium to low. Then I got to break. I'm not used to having the Tinker's Bell yet. Then we'll do that. Okay, and then I just need some LV tier cables, which I should have plenty of somewhere. There we go. It's 3 cables no matter how I do it. Okay, so that's set up. Now I gotta set up the mixer. So that mixer is gonna be making nitration mixture. And to make that... Sorry these machines are loud. I don't know how loud it is on the recording. I need sulfuric acid cells, then nitric acid to come in. So... Do I have... Thanks. I do. And we'll get a hopper for that. So something a little bit like this. Nice, our sulfuric acid's coming out right here, actually. So that works out. So you go in there. We'll give it like 4. We'll give it 8 cells, just because it's good to have a little bit of a buffer. And then... Actually, maybe for this one I only want to keep like a 1 cell or 2, because it'll make it so that the machines are running less often. And therefore, having less of a chance to run out of power. Because I'm losing 2 volts, so... I'm pretty sure it added up very closely. I don't know if these overclock or not, because I don't quite remember how it works. But enough of that. Are we facing the right way here? I think it is. Okay, so I want to do circuit 1. And I need to get nitric acid fluid in here. So, do I want to pump it over from over here? I kind of feel like I don't. I feel like I want to move the... I want to move the box over. And I'll give it a pump. It's kind of getting frustrating having a million pipes running underneath, so... Let's do it a little bit of a different way. Now the problem is, where am I going to put this in? Because I have every machine face covered right now. I got to move it up a block to get another face, I think. Which isn't a problem, it's just a little bit annoying. You know what happens. The mixer's got to go here. And then this has to go up. Hopper here. That goes there. Alright. So then the one cell is going to go back in here. You go on circuit 1. I need another wire. And then we'll put the tank, we'll put the buffer tank here in the middle, and then I'll put a pump on the bottom so it automatically gets sucked in. And I mean, like, 64 nitric acid is going to go a long way for this, so I'm not worried about that. And then last thing is when I get fuel in this. Which, yeah, it's right over here. I'm going to bring this over. And eventually I'll put some kind of wall here, I guess. I guess I'll make facades. I forget how to do those. You need, like, I think you need cable anchors or something. I forget how to do these. Yeah, here it is. And these have a variety of recipes. All of them kind of suck, though. I guess the angle is just to go for, like, iron bolts and go mine iron in the nether or something. I don't know. Okay, so you have power now. You're going. Let's check with the scanner. Yep, you got power. You got power. You are running. Nitration mixture is going in. So then the iTNT needs circuit 1. And the nitration mixture. So I need this. I need that. Yes, there it is. This will be plenty fast. We're not going to need any kind of crazy speed. So mixer up. Oh, I gotta change this pipe. And then we'll put it like this. Fluid output. The pipe should go on the other hotbar. It should go on this one. Okay, so as soon as this completes its craft, it'll send it over. It's 24 seconds per. And it seems like we have enough power to do all these. Yep, we're getting iTNT now. So the last order of business is a conveyor module. I think I'm gonna need to make more rubber. Let's do that. Yikes, okay. We'll turn the fluid output off because I want to grab it and make sheets out of it. Oh, I actually have a couple in here. I'm making these rubber rounds because I want to make these glass files. And once again, I am here with the requirement of more rubber. I'm still trying to get stickweed. I've been crossbreeding sugarcane because I don't think that the other things I've been crossbreeding are likely to transform into the reeds, but I don't know. I honestly don't know how it works that well, so we're figuring it out. I just want stickweeds already, man. And I'm going to set up more passive stuff over there. Like, I need to set up passive gold. I've finally run out of gold, so... I mean, I have the infinite glowstone, so this is infinite, but I just got to set it up, so... That will have to happen. Need a 1x tin. Grab that. And then I need a small tin pipe. Easy. So conveyor goes up here. See, I should put more cells in just because the conveyor can be kind of slow sometimes. So yeah, we'll do that. Do I have a barrel? No. Alright. We'll just put a chest to make the TNT go to it. Oh yeah, I forgot. I get diluted sulfuric acid out of this. I need a way to deal with that. I actually have my dilution system right over there, so all I need is another pump, which I don't think I have any more of. No. Can I get an easy craft? Yes, I can. This pump's gonna go on the bottom. And then we're gonna send this back to the undiluted. So that system is right here, so we can fork it in right there. Easy. Oh, you know what? Is that it right there? Am I getting diluted sulfuric acid from somewhere else too? I guess I am. I guess this is verging from way across the map. So we can just do this. I just need to facade that up. And let's double check and make sure this goes to where I think it's going. I need to... Yeah, these pipes need to be like this. Because otherwise the diluted sulfuric acid might slosh around the pipes for forever. So it's going to be a pretty long line. And this actually, unlike the fuel lines, has a very defined single direction I want it to go in. So just mark this up real quick. Alright, and there it is, fully automated iTNT. I turned the game volume down a little bit more because I think the machines were very loud for you guys, but I'm not. I have to check it when I go back and listen back to the video, but I'm sorry if the machines were too loud. There's starting to be a lot going on over here, so that tends to happen. Usually it's alright if it's just one machine, but when there's many machines running at once, sometimes it gets a little bit loud. So, okay, we're actually chewing through the nitric acid, but I kind of do like the system being a semi-buffer. So if I want to, or like a semi-batch system, so like if I want to make a lot of this at once, I can go ahead and do that. But if I don't necessarily need a lot of it, I don't have to replace the nitric acid, so it would totally stop running until I replace this. So, I didn't do that. We'll put a sign on here that says, fill with nitric acid. We'll leave it at that. And I'll just label this like iTNT. Alright, so now that we have iTNT automated, let me see what else I need to do. Nether star plates. That requires Thaumcraft, or it doesn't require Thaumcraft, but I want to get into Thaumcraft to do that, so that's that. I'm going to need spacesuit stuff. I think that actually does need Thaumcraft as well. So I'm pretty sure it needs enchanted fabric. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe I'm crazy. That's cool. I didn't know that existed. Is that new? Draw speed. Stonebound. I didn't even know there's more bowstrings. They don't even show you them all. I wonder what bowstrings are good. I haven't made a bow in this in a while, so I forgot my train of thought. Basically, I'm getting to the end of my plans here, so we're gonna take a little bit of a detour to do some Thaumcraft, run through that, dupe some nether stars. Should have no problem getting through this. Look at all the aspects I got now, by the way. I scanned like all my machines, so you get tons of instrumentum, tons of machina, or machina, I guess, ordo, and a good amount of modus. So with all these aspects, the meta kind of is break everything down to ordo and instrumentum, because instrumentum is made up of ordo and something else, I forget. But these two things can pretty easily bridge together the vast majority of researches. So I've also made a spare set of scribing tools. It's useful to have these, just because you can have your Thaumonomicon out and grabbing new researches while you're writing the other ones. So yeah, it should be pretty convenient. I need to do a lot of building. I've fallen behind in the building. So I have a lot of temporary stuff, like this floor is not done. This is a gaping hole, but this is a gaping hole for a reason that we'll see pretty soon once I get my infusion altar going. I'm back in the back rooms of the base. And this, of course, is just a wall that doesn't end. I might put a big window here. I kind of like the view, but putting a window there kind of does shut off my opportunities to expand outwards. But so does the river, I guess. The river does kind of cut me off here as well. It seems likely that once I get to EV and get an applied energistics going, I'll leave this whole automation room behind, I think. Or at least be done with it. And maybe I'll expand somewhere. I'll expand elsewhere. Maybe like this. I want this direction to be magic stuff. So maybe I will go like across the river or something. I'm not entirely sure yet. Yeah, this area, this whole like HV wing is gonna pretty much wrap itself up and be like the perfect amount of space for me. I mean, maybe I can go off in this direction too, make a new path that goes over here and out through here where this game is. Which, hold on, what are these chests? I guess I did this a long time ago. I'll take these. I'll take a fish too. I guess I kind of did that some time ago. And then I have a food chest. Yeah, that'll do me in for today. So that's going to be it for this episode, guys. Thanks for watching. I think I did a lot of different things this time. A lot of smaller, I guess small things that amount to bigger goals, so. And I mean, it's not even that small. I made a fucking, like, Penta LCR, which I think all of it came together this episode. I don't know. This has been multiple days in real time for me. I've been very busy at work, so. A lot of progress. Always moving forward. And we're getting close to the rocket, guys. So pretty soon we'll be going to the moon, getting titanium, and having some more fun. I'll see you guys then. For now, have a good day.